All right, what's up, THL? We've got Salty Saturday for the semifinals here tonight. I'm Slimsh as always, and I'm joined by G-Nuts tonight.
Hey, how's up, Chicho?
So we've got just one lone match tonight. The remainder of the playoff matches are being played tomorrow night within a 3-hour span, I was informed. But for now, we have Salt and Markshire, and this one's a slight bummer, but still going to be a good match nonetheless because this playoff match has been decided. The Harry Journals went 3-1, 12 points to 6, so they're going to the finals, and there's nothing that can be done about it. But we've got this match here for now, for
Yeah,
entertainment.
let's see if South can defend his pride and his original decks and not memes.
Yeah,
If
he's
he's actually trying.
he's got quite the plan here. Apparently, now he's got both players banned Shaman, so there's that. And Salt has Druid, Hunter, and Warrior. Markshire has Druid, Hunter, and Warlock.
I would give
And
South the edge, like only based on lineups.
you like
If it-
Warrior better than Warlock?
Like I don't, not in the deck, but the Warrior Warlock matchup's favored for Warrior. And then
Right.
the Warrior,
If the two different classes were to run into each other, then that's good for Salt.
yeah. And then the Warrior is kind of decent against the Hunter if he's playing the more aggro version. That
Yeah.
people seem to be running. I know.
But then on the other hand, a Warlock might be more favored against a Hunter and a Druid, so the Warlock kind of pays off a little bit for Markshire.
Yeah, let's see. Conquest sometimes just falls to like pick order and whatever happens.
Yeah, they could run into mirrors too. Yep, because they've got pretty similar lineups, so it seems like they agreed to
Yeah.
what to queue or what to queue randomly. So a Druid mirror.
Wait, they stopped already?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's alright.
No,
Haven't
I didn't
seen it.
realize they were.
Any
I don't
hands-
think Druid's good on this
No.
format. I think the deck is good. Like the deck itself is not a bad deck, but it's
Yeah.
just that like the matchups are awkward.
Yeah, I
There's
haven't
a
brought it
ma-
ever since the Yogg nerf, although I think it's pretty decent.
I think it's not even related with the Yogg nerf. So we're seeing a Master Jouster, or this is an actual Master Jouster.
Why the heck can't I see anything?
So Markshire has a Master Jouster and South's playing Beast Druid. What the actual fuck?
Master Jouster. Is this
Double Master
familiar
Jouster.
from a poker build? Or am I crazy?
I don't know. This is probably ramped, right? He
Yeah.
has a decent hand, but this isn't a.
Oh, interesting. Salt's playing a Beast Druid. Now, I don't I'll reveal anything. It's pretty good in the mirror matchup, if you want to call this a mirror matchup, even though they're different archetypes.
Yeah. Like, Markshire has a pretty slow hand. He can, like, coin the Mire Keeper next turn.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mire
turn.
Keeper into Mire Keeper Living Roots, I guess.
Yeah, I think you don't live in roots because you want to go living roots with the second Mire Keeper 2 turns ahead
Yeah.
of now.
Yeah, Markshire
Yeah.
didn't play it turn 1, especially because it would have just been eaten up by Sir Finley. That's kind of
Yeah.
a
I
bummer.
didn't see the Sir Finley options.
Me neither. No, but it was Paladin.
Yeah, I imagine Paladin's not like the one that he wanted to pick. He probably didn't get Hunter or Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So we just mounted Hector here and keep
Yeah,
him face.
definitely. Yeah,
I
the
think
most pressure
South has-
possible.
Sounds unless like Markshire picks some innervator stuff.
Yeah,
This is looking good for South.
yeah.
Swipe?
The swipe Living Roots could pay off in the long run if this Mire Keeper is able to do something else. I think you coin a Mire Keeper every time. Do you ramp, or
Yeah.
do you ever think about making a token?
Now you need to ramp because you need to get to like the heavy drops.
Yeah,
And
I'd say so too. You need to get to a Master Jouster in which I want to say you're more likely than not to win a joust, but Salt's actually got none of the expensive stuff that a Beast
Yeah,
Druid
he-
would normally have in his hand
he
yet.
probably has like the menagerie guy, the
Yeah, probably Ragnaros,
um,
the Curator,
tiger.
things like that. Well, Salt's
So
got the
he-
kind of hand that could close out the game pretty quickly if given the opportunity. I don't
This
know.
is
I don't think
interesting.
it's ever worth trading with the Mire
I don't
Keeper.
know. I think he's going for Savage or Enchanted Raven. Kind of, it's okay. Yes.
Savage Roar. It's a little unfortunate that he lost his original hero power. Could have innervated it out to be killing the Mire Keeper rather
Yeah,
than sending in
but
Sir Finley. But Sir Finley's not really that great anyway.
yeah.
It puts Markshire down to 14.
So Markshire here, you go Mire Keeper for ramp or for the Choo Choo? Because
Maybe
this
for
way you can get a war.
yeah, get the guaranteed war rather than the gambled Master Jouster. It's
Because
probably
if you go
more,
for Master Jouster and you lose the joust, you just lose the game.
yeah, most likely.
So you can go like Mire Keeper, you live in roots that this,
Yeah,
the Panther.
yeah, definitely the Panther. You don't want more damage left behind. That was very, very aggressive.
Unless his deck has like way too much value stuff and he's confident enough to win the joust.
Yeah,
He's
I
going
mean,
for it.
Arcane Giant will always be winning jousts. I mean,
I don't
he's
think this
also
deck
got
has it.
swipe. So Dire
Mm,
Wolf Alpha. Oh my.
this
Okay.
is this is not lethal. He's too off.
Um. Yeah. So this is 5 plus 7 plus
I think if you're assault, you just push here.
just
Go
Dire
for it.
Wolf.
Direwolf hero power, go face.
Yeah, just hero power. Actually, it's unfortunate that positioning for the Mountain Raptor is not ideal. Actually,
I don't see why you would innervate here.
what's the swipe doing? Unless you're swiping the Mire Keeper, that damage might
I don't
be
know. I would
regretted.
just have gone off face because in normal circumstances, this is turn 6, and you don't expect taunts turn 6
Yeah,
from druids,
right.
right? You expect turn 7. You're not going to play around Master Jouster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think that swipe might have been important to save the face. But yeah, Master Jouster's here,
Oh, and he won it. Okay.
and he wins. Pretty likely, I
Yeah,
would say.
but still, I think Hempin was better. Yeah. Oh, South drew a mystery card that I can't
Mystery
see.
card. Yeah, losing the Druid hero power, man. He can't break the shield easily without these minions, at least from what I can tell. I gotta. Okay, Power of the Wild.
Oh, it's part of the wild. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think South just. I didn't understand that swipe. Because if he
Hero power,
saved
Power
it.
of the Wild, it seems like. Oh, he didn't save the Power of the Wild. You use it and then.
No,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I was talking about the swipe last turn. If he saved the
Yeah,
swipe last turn, he could have, like, living roots for Leto.
right. Mm.
Or another swipe. Oh my god, Markshire drew a mystery card. I hate Blizzard.
He's got mulch.
Yeah. Just play
I exited
War
and
here.
got that back in. Yeah, definitely War.
Just War. Now you win.
Uproot. No.
Yeah, you gotta go for the boss play. It's set up lethal.
Malchazar's Imp in case of any Deathwing.
Oh, see if you saved the swipe.
Oh my
Well,
god,
actually,
would have been
no,
lethal.
it's not because the swipe did 1 damage to the face. Even if you swipe the Mire Keeper, so he would be 1 off here.
Oh.
Still, that was
okay.
a swipe. Mm,
But actually, if he had swiped that, if he hadn't swiped that turn, he also would have had a recruit. So, but would that have changed anything? That might have
no,
changed
because
through the
because
Master Jouster.
I don't think you could clear it. So,
Alright,
oh,
this
this
Jouster.
Master Dust I have. Good play from Markshire here,
Yeah.
deciding to trade instead of face tank because it plays around swipe, leaving
Yeah,
roots.
I like it. Just maximize all the health gain.
Oh my
you can
god.
manage.
South just drew a mystery card again. I hate. God. Blizzard Spectator is so bad. They managed to tilt me with Hearthstone in different ways today.
It's not even your game.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get back in. Yeah, it seems like getting
Oh.
through this Ancient of War outside of the Black Knight just seems too costly at this point.
There's no way he runs Black Knight, right? He has Argent Squires in his list.
No, I wouldn't imagine. Another taunt shows up. Yeah, Markshire's just running all the taunts.
So you go. I think you go swipe face.
Is
You're
there?
leaving.
What I'm wondering is if there's any way to set up lethal for the next turn. You're pushing 10 damage, so
Clawing charge setups lethal, I imagine. It didn't count, but
right.
I think clawing charge on swipe face You
Is there any
did
reason to be attacking
18.
these minions like this? So, if you hit the face for 11 damage and put them to 17, you've got 14 on board. The minions have to get through 2 taunts to connect to your face with Savage Roar. This seems...
I don't know.
Got
I think
Salty
he should just
Saturday
have
for
charged
the
it here instead of
semifinals
lethal,
here.
but it's game
Tonight, I'm
still.
Slimsh as always. Also could have and said I'm lethal joined by
G-Nuts
tonight. Yeah, by
Hey,
just
how's
taunting.
up, G? Yeah. So, when
Interesting.
1-0 up for Mark, South interesting strategy did not pay off. Actually, both were interesting decks.
Yeah, seriously.
It seems like
great.
some ramp druid.
Great Wall of China. Druid.
The wall stopped the beasts.
I wonder if a deck like that in the long run does like... Do you get to a point where you get a huge enough wall to stop Zoo from getting through?
I don't know. I think Zoo just zoos you out. Pirate Warrior.
Before
himself.
the taunts come down, yeah.
Oh, we see Pirate Warrior, but we see a ooze for Markshire.
Oh
So
my
this-
god, that ooze is huge.
This is so huge. Interesting that he's decided to keep the Blood Sail.
The cultist?
Yeah. No, yeah, the Cultist.
Right.
like, I could see why he would like to maybe hard mulligan for first mate. Well, he has Warx in hand.
If Salt's doing what seems to be apparent here, just coining out the War Axe and then the Raider, and then trying to get the cultist, that would be
It's going to be a disaster because of Fuzz.
yeah.
Markshire is going to play the 1-drop. He's going to coin Warx thinking he won the game, and then Acidic Swap
never
Fuzz is
mind.
going to happen.
That's definitely the play now.
Yeah, that was a huge draw. I think like if he went for Warx, he would just have lost the game.
Mm-hmm. Good 50-50. And
So-
does Markshire play the ooze because there's no other play, or do you save it?
I think you gotta do it, right? It's awkward.
Yeah.
He's going to get punished by it, but I still think it's the best play.
Right.
Because you can like expect him to have Warx, and if you just pass here, now
Yeah.
he's going for Warx.
There wasn't even a play for next turn.
Yeah, I think you go a Warx coin Corsair, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Just to
that-
sure you have a target for Cultist.
Although, wait a minute. Wouldn't it have just been a little bit better to do that next turn? Corsair coin Bloodsail Cultist and guarantee the weapon buff?
It depends because like you're guaranteeing the weapon buff because the only way they clear this is like quick shot Eaglehorn bow
Yeah.
or kill
I just
command.
think the guaranteed weapon buff would have been really good because you 100% deal with any animal companion.
You are guaranteed the weapon buff if you play 2 minions. Unless like on the hunt happens or some shit like that.
Ha! Yeah, so he gets
Yeah,
the weapon buff now.
He's just going face.
I think
You gotta
you kill the fiery bat.
no, yeah.
Houndmaster
You're
could be
going
a
to
thing.
weapon.
Houndmaster
So,
could be
yeah.
a thing, yeah. This
has a lot
matchup's
of
very bad
damage.
for Hunter. Very bad
Especially-
for Hunter.
And Markshire seems to be running at like as lower build.
Definitely.
Oh, Krokon. This is so much damage.
Don't see
this
any
is a
reason
lot.
for Salt to be trading.
This is like 15 damage. You can just go all face and then Arcanite Keeper.
Absolutely no reason to be trading. Infested Wolf's just too messy to clean up.
Yeah, no, Hunter has no healing. If Houndmaster happens, you can just deal with it with the board. You have enough
Yeah.
damage to win the game with Arcanite Reaper. This game is won.
Yeah. There's
So-
basically no way to win outside of Juggler Unleash.
That was a good roll, but
Mm-hmm.
not enough to win the game.
Nope. Still exactly dead to Arcanite Reaper.
I think that if Sal didn't get that Nuzal's first made,
Yeah, it would have been completely different because he probably would have coined out the axe to deal with the fiery bat.
yeah, and then like the Ooze would destroy him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Saw the desert camel from Markshire was pretty interesting because it was kind of a detriment there in that mirror. It would also be in the Hunter mirror as well.
And it's bad against Druid too, because Druid has the 1-drops.
Oh yeah, because
mainly,
it's a more
and the
aggressive one. Although
Ravens.
I don't imagine that Markshire had planned for that too much.
Yeah, I think
Not
the
typical,
camos are going to hurt him. So
right? Although, yeah, Markshire is hoping that he gets the injured Cavaldier. I'm guessing is in this list. It looked like 2 fiery bats. We didn't see an injured Cavaldier, but that could make up for losing
I think
for
South's list is more aggressive here because of the
Markshire.
Argent Squire.
Yeah,
I
Markshire
think this.
keeps the camel.
I
Has
don't like
huge
the
toad
camel
too.
keep.
Haven't seen huge toad in a little while.
Yeah, actually, Grand Module was a card. So
I think it's fine though.
I, I think
Point
he's
out
going to
both.
Squire.
Yeah,
Eh, okay. I
I like
like maybe,
them out.
maybe you have an argument for saving the coin if like kindly grandmother happens, so you could bow it down. But this way you can just like trade and play
Yeah.
your grandmothers. I think it's fine still.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if Kindly Grandmother comes out, you'll just
You can
ignore it.
just go
It's not too big
face.
of a deal. It's gonna do some things though, like killing that fiery bat's
Yeah, but
pretty
like it kills a
ugly.
fiery bat, but then you have the 50-50 shot to hit it. Well,
Looks
not with the camo.
like Markshire wants to go for the camel
I don't think
first.
you camo first, because if you camo first and you get
Shield bearer,
fiery
man.
bat,
Shield bearer screw you over.
oh, you
Yeah.
gotta play around shoot
If
better.
the Cavaldier could be huge, but no, it's fiery bat. So I'll get Secret Keeper and picks up a secret too.
You just bow.
How good's Unleash the Hounds? Not very good.
No, I don't think Unleash is bad. I just think that bow's like so good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You bow down the 2-4, then you just trade into the 3-2.
Trade into the 3-2 with um trading the 3-2 is kind of messy. Maybe it's better to take out
Yeah.
Fiery Bat.
Actually, you can use Freezing Trap, so you buff the Secret Keeper, and you kill the 3-2, so you isolate the 2-4 for the Freezing Trap.
Yeah, that's a pretty good freezing target.
Let's go for the Unleash. I don't like
Goes with
Unleash.
Unleash, and these attacks are
That's the
oh,
terrible ward.
that's yeah. If your
That's the
kindly
worst order
grandmother gets
ever.
hit, that feels real bad.
Or if the Hound gets hit. This order is bad in every sense, and it
Yeah,
gets punished.
yeah. There's so many bad targets. There's even the Argent Squire.
Every target was bad,
That's fine.
literally. So
Yeah.
you gave it more targets. I don't know. I like going for freezing tracking
Mm-hmm. Freezing
because
tracking. Yeah.
you could isolate. Now the camo got a good trade on the 3-2, even Houndmaster in hand.
Oh, the Houndmaster is huge. If the big bad wolf was left behind, which I think that might have been the better way to go, because I think fewer minions were dying if you just left the fiery bad up.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't have unleashed that at all.
Yeah.
The freezing was good here. This is a Houndmaster the better play here.
Yeah.
He could have bowed that down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a Leroy Jenkins.
I think the bow probably comes now. Could even grab the second. I'm not sure if there's a reason to though.
Now you got the
Horse rider every time. Yeah, Leroy
Yeah.
showed up. Let's hope he can be relevant.
I don't know. I don't like straight up face hunter. It always
Me
seems.
neither. I think high main's too strong a card to not build or to factor into your build.
Yeah. So
Alright, Camel number 2 is out, and there's the Cavaldier.
let's talk about it. One more secret keeper. Looking at value. What I think. Oh,
Ooh,
malicious.
number 2. Okay.
So maybe
But-
you just pull the trigger here and unleash freezing trap and go face.
Yeah, I definitely like Unleash Freezing Trap.
I
Now
think you
let's see.
just can't afford trading.
Right. And you definitely can't swing your bow. You want to get an extra charge. Salt's already, especially if he pushes a good amount of damage face. That's getting ahead in the life total race a good
Yeah.
amount. And he has the Leroy, the horse rider.
Yeah, if you go unleash freezing trap, it's it's 7 damage.
Yeah.
And the bow is 3 more, and you have like 8 in hand. So I think
Should
you don't
he-
just unleash freezing trap.
Should he trade a little bit though? Like trading with Houndmaster might actually be a good thing. If Houndmaster gets frozen, that complicates things quite a bit.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe Houndmaster should die, and the rest can go
I
face.
think you unleash here.
Yeah,
Horse Rider is just weak.
yeah, big time. Okay, Salt's
What the
just
fuck?
pushing
Mm,
as
maybe he
much
went.
damage as possible.
I don't see how you get more value from Unleash than like 4 minions. Every time you're waiting with Unleash, you gave Markshire more time to find his Unleash.
Yeah. Plus, like, Markshire was always going to attack into the freezing in some way, and you'd get an extra 3 damage out of your bow. And you got
Yeah,
an extra 1 damage out of your Secret Keeper.
yeah, I didn't
Oh,
like this play at all.
yeah.
Now Markshire can just like clear it. Actually, uh, Markshire has a lot of damage in hand too.
Yeah, and
As,
buffing the Secret Keeper would have made it harder to trade into. Also,
yeah,
it would
you
have
could
made
have
it
like
so that the
camo it.
huge toad had to hit.
Yes. So if I'm Markshire, you can go top. You can go like infested wolf hero power. You can just
Markshire's
push face.
probably pretty happy to engage a race as well.
Actually, he can lose here, right?
I think you should at least
I mean, unleash Q command is lethal.
like trade with something or deadly shot something.
No. Actually, like you're dead to double Q. No, you're not even dead to double Q command.
Right. Yeah.
Because like unleash Q command.
Yeah, there is
deals-
such a thing as being overly defensive, so I guess it was fine.
Yeah, I think you can die here. Quick shot, quick shot. Quick shot, abusive. That killed you. But I don't think you play around that.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
So South's just going to be forced to trade here.
Forced to trade into the huge toad, maybe? If so, it
Yeah.
should have happened before the unleash, I would say. Although this takes less damage off your face.
Maybe you need to go face assault. You need to set up him at 8 health.
At
So you
8
can
health,
win the
yeah,
game.
exactly, for Leroy.
So I think you just go. Why the fuck is South doing this? God, I hate this.
He doesn't need
What?
him exactly there, though. Just needs a little bit of this to...
And explosive trap.
That hound that died, it got an attack in first, right? I think so.
It got. He
Oh
did
my
this.
god, the counter. The explosive
Yeah.
trap is perfect. It's interesting that this is in Markshire's build, because this is normally something you tech in for a zoo. It's pretty good in the mirror too, and it's definitely good right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's
But-
lethal. So
Yeah, it's just lethal. No trap can save him, other than
Yeah.
Bear.
well, bear trap would save him. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
cool
but-
because explosive would happen, then he would just
Mhm.
die to explosive.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I think there were a few ways for Salt to set himself up there. I really that turn 5, the freezing, like just freezing. It could have been the horse rider. It could have been the unleash, but the freezing was really important.
yeah, I think that was the turn he lost the game. I think he was decently ahead, but that
Oh
turn
yeah,
was-
definitely.
Yeah.
It was 26-22 while he was pushing that turn.
Because like what I was expecting is that this hunter deck could struggle to get a win because
Yeah.
aggro decks are good against it, and South has like 3 aggro decks.
It was built well for a mirror because it was the faster.
Yeah, so it getting a win is clutch.
Yes. And now
So-
Markshire only needs to win with Warlock, which we might imagine to be Zoo.
Oh, it's Reno lock. Why the
Okay.
fuck there's a flare?
Interesting. Why
There's
is there
a flare.
for the mirror?
I don't even know if it's good in the mirror.
I don't either.
I think it's good if your opponent goes like Huntress 4 secrets, but that's
I've
not
had
what happens.
I've had experiences on ladder before where I get flared and they destroy like 3 secrets from my cloaked huntress, but then I kill them on turn 5.
Yeah.
Like flare is a tempo loss. Don't make any mistake about it.
So Markshire's
Mana.
deck. The problem is he's playing Reno lock, and Reno lock's going to struggle against those 2 decks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
Actually.
And this is a bad Reno lock hand.
Like these are decks that can kill the warlock easily before Reno's even a factor.
Yeah, so the way South wins this, no, sorry, Markshire. He needs like to tap into Imp Gang Boss.
Yeah.
Then he needs to get Reno.
Blood Mage Thalnos is really interesting. We saw some other Death Rattle stuff in the Mulligan too, so this is N'Zoth.
We
Reno
saw
Warlock
Infested Tower.
for sure. Oh, Infested Torrent, Eden's favorite, of course. So is it ever a Demon Wrath next turn? It can't kill this guaranteed unless you play something first.
Is there an argument for playing Taunos? Maybe.
Yeah, I think you could play Thalnos.
Taunos can set up for a clear on a Kindly Grandmother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Thanos a lot.
I like
If
Taunos.
the Secret Keeper gets buffed with a trap, then Demon Wrath can kill it thanks to the spell power.
It essentially is Taunos essentially is like a tap.
Yeah, it also forced this trade too. It's a good thing Salt did, otherwise.
Yeah, the
Demon
rest
Wrath
would get
would've ruined
punished. Now you just need to tap.
Yeah, Demon Wrath is not worth summoning the charging big bad.
Yeah,
Wolf.
Markshire's hand's decent.
The Flare. Grandmother
The Flare
is
is doing a
really
lot of
awesome.
stuff here. So you track him.
Cloaked
Mm,
Huntress, but no traps in
secrets.
hand. Explosives very bad.
I
Quick
think you
shot?
just get quick shot and you hero
Yeah,
power
just
face.
damage.
Or maybe you even do you consider coin bow here? Just pushing.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I
Or
think
maybe just hero powering, but man, it's slow. The tracking
you-
was
you get quick shot for sure. I don't know if this tracking is correct.
explosive is
Explosive.
real bad against Lock.
He's not going to attack face the whole game.
He got an extra 1 damage versus the 2 from hero power, and it's nice to think that you could get an extra bow charge too, but I don't know. Like when's the first time Markshire's hitting Salt in the face?
When Salt's going to die. Oh, that's
Oh my
Reno's
god,
action.
and he found the Reno, so this game's just
Yeah.
alright.
This
no
is how
snipe,
this matchup goes. So I think Markshire,
basically.
unless like South can get a lot of pressure on, but Markshire has like Demon Ref Reno.
Right. The good news is that Salt has a really annoying board in terms of clearing, although I wouldn't be surprised if Markshire tries to AoE over 2 turns to do it. But
Also,
man,
I think
that's
this,
risky.
this attack with the bow was really bad. Because I think if you don't attack, Markshire is going to expect freezing. And if he
Right.
expects freezing, he wouldn't attack with the 2-3. This way you just gave information it's not freezing. You
Yeah.
could just have gone phase with the bow.
Or that you're just very concerned about acidic Swampus, which is also possible.
I don't think you can play around a lot of stuff in Reno Lock.
Yeah, maybe
Everything's a
not.
one-off.
Maybe not.
So yeah, the Reno Lock struggles because all of your cards are so bad.
Yeah.
So,
Alright,
you need to Demon Ref here.
yeah,
or
so
do-
Markshire taps again. If you
Oh, we have a farce here.
if
yeah.
you Demon Wrath, you're giving your opponent an extra 2 damage next turn, and you'll be facing 9 on board.
The ideal scenario would be like Reno Shadow Flame, but he's not going to get to that point.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
He-
god, Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins.
I think he might do it because
Nah,
he wants to cycle that quick shot, it seems.
I think you Q command Hero Power Face.
Yeah.
Then it's like 7, 8, 9, 11 damage. And then you set up the kill with Leroy? Or don't you? I think you can't fit the hero power of Leroy next turn.
Go command hero power 7, 11 damage, you put them to 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this board's just so sticky that you can count on a little
Yeah.
extra damage.
I think Markshire is just going to be forced to Reno Jackson here. This is why you
Right.
shouldn't go here. And his Bommy. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just Reno Jackson and win, please. Not
So you
Bison.
definitely don't attack with this Farseer also, right? Like if it's freezing.
No,
Oh,
you know
wait,
it's not
Salt
freezing.
told him that it's not freezing, that's right.
Yeah. Oh my, what the fuck?
For the most part.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Wait, so he knew it wasn't freezing, so he did.
he,
He saw
I
the
don't,
explosive last game, right?
he knew it was explosive. Okay, I can
Yeah, yeah.
understand it. I don't know why the fuck he would have broke it instead of just killing the choo-choo.
Killing the secret keeper.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Now,
Patrick
the
is decent.
2 mana drawing card quality.
Haha. So good. You kill the Farseer? Get a 3/2?
Probably.
Yeah.
You gotta make him think. Oh, he's not going to think it's freezing trap because it's freezing trap. You just bounce the green back.
Psychotron.
Oh, Cyclotron's good.
Psychotron. Okay. So Salt plays a new secret. Markshire
Yeah,
knows it's not freezing. 3,
he can't play any cheap
7,
spells.
8, 9, 10. That's interesting, actually. Okay, so Markshire gave Salt a lot of credit there for that not being freezing, because if Reno got frozen, he actually would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Markshire had a 10 card hand, so he gave Salt a lot of credit there. Yeah, just clears the board, plays around everything.
Salt's going for Leroy.
Yeah. Oh no, but the Leroy Unleash combo.
The good old days.
Oh, it's so worth. I mean, hero power every turn isn't the worst thing in the world because, like, all the healing's gone now.
Nah, not at all. Actually, there is still refreshment vendor.
Refreshment vendor, yeah, possibly.
Oh, Shifter Zarus.
Oh, get the Zarus.
Shifter Zarus can be healing. Shifter Zarus can be anything.
Yeah, find your second Reno and we can get on Cholden.
Oh god,
yeah. Markshire's a man.
Actually, the other options were so crap.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, no, we are almost getting to old BJH.
I think it's Leroy Unleash time.
Yeah, it's Leroy Unleash. Leroy Unleash does 10, then he's at 9.
Yeah, and you don't care about trading at all because you've got explosive.
Oh. Yeah, the actual point here is that like he's putting him at 9.
Yeah.
And he has 6 in hand.
Yeah, and the hounds really need to get cleared.
Yeah, he has the Shadow Flame in hand that he can use here.
Why not?
What the actual fuck? Oh god.
Okay, so the way that Salt's done it here is allowing the quick shot to cycle.
I don't like it.
Time?
I think he should just have gone for the way that he could win the game. What did
extra 2 damage squeezed out of Leroy isn't anything.
Oh. He got succubus from.
Although he got that 2 damage by hero powering, and he guaranteed the kill command.
Yeah, but this way you don't set up Leto next turn with Leroy.
Yeah. Well, now he certainly lost the guarantee of Leroy.
So, do you go for the succubus here? I don't know if it set up Leto. So it's 5, 7, 10. 5, 7, 10, 13.
Actually, has a little burst.
17. It's 21 actually, if you play succubus, because the possessed villager just gets eaten by the freezing trap.
Or the explosive. You can't protect both the possessed and the peddler.
You can always PO and on.
Yep.
So just hero power.
Yeah.
I don't know how you win here.
Like,
you gotta freezing. The Leroy is clunking his quick shot cycle.
The way I see it here is that Leroy's never connecting to the face now. Would that be fair to say? With both?
Yeah, with 2 taunts and one of them has Divine Shield. So he might need to go Leroy, trade, hero power.
At this point, he's only clogging the hand and preventing quick shot from cycling.
Yep.
So you could take out Senjin and help yourself there.
Yeah, because you need to. Does he still have the second quick shot in deck? Yeah, he does. Yeah. So maybe chaining quick shot is the way to win this.
Yeah, and he doesn't care about the whelps, which is
yeah, the whelps are dead to the explosive.
And he just wants the freezing out of the hand. But now Salt used.
You need your hero power here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the one out here is quick shot.
Yeah, both kill commands used, so it has to be the second quick shot. Exactly right.
If you're a Markshire, I don't think you attack face because I know it's explosive. I think you play BGH. You need to kill them eventually. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe you can Siphon Soul one of your minions.
Oh, that's happening.
You just Siphon Soul your whelp. You go face.
Yeah, it's kind of risky because of Cat Trick, but it's fine because Psychotron's gonna be up.
Yeah.
does it first, I guess, to
Yeah,
test for cat trick. Maybe he would have shadow flamed.
the actual problem is that he needs to proc the freezing right if he wants to attack,
Yeah,
and they don't have them small minions to proc the freezing.
yeah. Looks like the freezing is going to be up to
This is
Emperor.
why I kind of liked using the PO on
Yeah,
one
the
of the
PO would have
minions that
been a good
die,
call.
so you could freeze that. This way I don't need to freeze Emperor.
Yeah, the
Now you
PO would have been
just
good.
now you need to play BGH.
Yep. And this
Alright.
is 8 damage
So
with 4 in hand.
Sao doesn't have an out here.
No. But he gets to squeeze the hero power, and so the time to get the other quick shot is
Yes.
still
So
there.
oh, we can
I
clear
mean,
this.
yeah, definitely. Because you open up the second bow charge to get through.
Yeah, this is getting
Alright.
awkward.
Well, Shifter Xeris needs to pull through. Or Defender.
Yeah.
Or Jiraxis.
Blood Kill Warrior. Oh, Shifter Zero skips the resistance from Emperor.
Bluegill Warrior, it does. So if
So
Markshire is running Jiraxis, Mortal Coil seems like a pretty good play here.
we actually are almost on lethal. We are like 4 damage away from lethal.
Yeah.
Soulfire is lethal.
Oh my god.
Argus is clutch.
Argus is there. Just Argus and
Bloodgill.
I don't think you don't play the Bluegill.
You
Right?
play Bloodgill. You push damage. You play
Is it,
Bloodgill.
well, you got lethal on board now.
No, but you play Bloodgill.
You got lethal on board,
You're not doing anything else. Just play Bloodgill.
and if any minion were to get removed somehow without you dying, you'd
Yeah.
have something left behind.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's thinking about it.
He's going for the Morgo.
Did Salt play
Quick shot's the one out.
just one Unleash was played so far.
And Rip.
Did that actually play into the second Unleash? It did. He would have been dead if Unleash was top deck.
No, he wouldn't.
No,
He
because
needed
he would
to
have.
trade 3 in here.
Oh no, he'd take it out with the BGH, and then there'd be 2 hounds to hit face.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That actually played into second.
So the
Unleash,
Bluegill could have cost him the game.
but it didn't.
No.
So Markshire wins it. With the
Just didn't
Bluegill
really
damage.
see the reason for the Bluegill.
Actually, he wouldn't have
Bluegill gets
lethal
the
this
honor.
turn without Bluegill.
Wait. Wouldn't
Because-
something have stuck behind
Because
with the PO?
Bluegill. Oh, there was PO in hand.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh well.
So
Well,
the
he thought
Generals
about
got
it, he
another
played
win.
it, and he won. So yeah, Salt goes down, and the Harry Generals are going
to the
to
finals.
the finals, and Team Rank 5 is currently up by I think it's 8-3 against
Who won
Defies
already?
Brotherhood.
You
I won, and so did Rogue. So
Rogue won.
MV Parker, Comp, Load Lux, Hambowen, and Jesus C and Boom Boom Hall all play, and they all play tomorrow between the span of 6 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't think they want to get streamed, but you could ask them if you wanted to. Anyone out there?
You guys need to battle pretty hard to lose this one.
Oh,
Strange.
don't tempt fate. Don't tempt fate. But yeah, so we'll see. Harry Giles are in. They can make a repeat, and it's actually kind of cool that they can do a repeat with Jedi on the roster, which wasn't the case in the previous season. So that'd be cool. And I don't know, I'm not going to say anything about Team Rank 5. We'll see. Defies can bring it back. These are some tough matches, actually. Like, really, Boom Boom Hall is probably the fiercest competition that Jesus has ever experienced in the 4 seed because Defias is ridiculous.
Wait, how that isn't Lemur?
Lemur? Oh.
Yeah, he's clearly the best 4 seed.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Alright. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. So, I guess stay tuned to what's going on and stay tuned to the SHL playoffs too, probably, because I'd imagine they do a Sunday ticket on Sunday, right?
Yeah, but this isn't on playoffs, so it has no fun.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, well, that's it for Salty Saturday. Look out for finals next week. Should be pretty hype. Alright, thanks, G-Nuts. Bye.
Alright, bye.